Let's go to Gary, though. He's a Man City fan. Right, Gaz?
How you doing, lads? You okay?
Right,
Gaz.
Yeah. How are you?
Not bad. Nice to have you back, Jay.
Thanks, mate. I'm getting a lot of love these days. I mean, it must
you
have
don't
fell
sit
apart
next to
last week when I was away. What's happened, Jace? What have you done to the show?
You don't sit next to him.
Oh,
Gaz.
by the way, Jason, congratulations. You played well the other day against us. I'll give you that.
Oh, I mean...
What do you mean, congratulations?
Congratulations.
Honestly,
Well done. Well done.
City fan, how patronising is that?
Yeah, it's well done. You played all right, Jace. You got a draw at the Etihad. Well
you
done.
lot... Hey, you win one
Little old
Champions League, and you can't be. You're all full of it, aren't you?
Little old Chelsea. Well done. You had a good go.
Before I get my frustrations out on City tonight, I just want to make sure that you know that a Pringle is a crisp. It's not a jacket potato, is it? You know what I mean?
A Pringle?
A Pringle.
It's
a crisp. It's not a jacket potato.
Definitely.
Tonight's game. Do you know what? City are annoying me. City are annoying me at the minute. I don't know what it is. They're trying too much to pass the ball in the net. By the time we're on the attack, they're holding the ball up.
I know.
They're getting the defence back. They're getting the defence back. Do you know what? In the first half, we had 3 shots on target. And 2 of them was by Cundy. And then 1 of them was by Diaz.
I know, but Gary, when Brentford are sitting in like they sit in and they're trying to hit you on their counter-attack, it's not easy. It's not easy
you do it well.
to play quickly and play direct, because when teams get back in, and you know how Pep likes to keep the ball.
Everyone's working us out, Jamie. This is the problem. He's not changing anything. He's still playing that direct. Let's pass it around the box. Let's tippy-toe it up, tippy-toe it into the box. It's not happening. And
I don't know how. Okay, look, you see City every week, right? The game against Copenhagen, I don't think City were great at all. Even though you dominated the ball, and you should have won by more. In the end, that late goal, I think Foden scored it. That gives you a bit of breather. I don't think you were particularly great against Chelsea. You weren't great tonight, but it's only been recent, hasn't it? We're not talking about that. This has been going on for weeks and weeks.
I don't think Manchester City are a better team from last season.
I'm not. I sound like I'm being what's the word? I'm not being spoiled.
Sport brat.
I'm not being spoiled. I don't want to sound spoiled.
Well, you do.
You're coming across a bit spoiled, guys.
I know it does sound it, but do you know what? I'm not. I'm just watching City at the minute. Yeah. I was watching it tonight, me and my mate, and I was kicking walls and everything.
Were you?
Shoot when you're outside the box. Roger had the ball clear about 5 or 6 times, edge of the 18-yard box. He put his foot through it against Inter Milan in the final. He did it against Chelsea the other night, and he just put foot through it and just passed the ball.
Smash it, wallop it.
Yeah. So he's having a shot. Yeah. So you're having. Where did yours nestle then when you had your shot in the living room tonight? Where did it nestle?
Next door's cat.
Oh, dear.
You got the win.
Yeah, look, it's a massive win.
You got the win.
It is a big win.
I mean, imagine if you're a GM now, right? You're sitting in their dressing room thinking, we handled them, marshalled them well, limited them largely, and I slip.
I mean,
I know.
Can you stop going on about the
poor
slip?
thing, though.
It would have, they always create a chance. You were saying this, you were like, you're sitting there going, I tell you what, got a show tonight, I'm telling you. And I'm like,
but
this is what they do. This is what Man City do.
Yeah, but
they're patient. They're patient.
No, they got fortunate tonight.
Eventually, they're not fortunate. Eventually, they'll break you down. Eventually, they'll create something.
That was a gift.
I know it was a gift, but
that was an absolute gift.
Even if it wasn't a gift, there would have been another opportunity. They would have made it happen.
Do you know what?
That's what they do. Afterwards, they got the goal, and then they start keeping the ball like a training session. But they will keep applying pressure until they get the goal.
You might be right, but you might have been wrong. Tonight, Brentford look comfortable. They'll be devastated, mate. They'll be in there thinking, we had 25 minutes to play the way we were playing, and they still carried a threat. They'll be devastated. Look, once Haaland goes in, he scores. The game's pretty much cooked. It's cooked.
Yeah.
But no, like I said, if you're an Arsenal or Liverpool fan watching that, you're sitting there going, they're going to have to play a lot better than that between now and the end of the season to get their crown back, because Liverpool and Arsenal at the minute seem to be going through the gears a bit more fluidly than City.
Just talking about silly sayings, someone's messaged us in and said, daft as a brush.
Daft as a brush. Do you know what? The only thing I can think of is Basil Brush. He was a bit daft.
Who's Basil Brush?
He was a fox.
What?
Basil Brush.
So what is it?
He was a fox.
Right.
He was a bit daft. So he could be daft as a brush.
So not actually a brush.
It's not. It could be Basil Brush. Can we get Basil Brush's laugh?
All right.
Can you get? Al, get Basil. He had this famous laugh, right? Basil Brush.
Yeah. Right.
And he was a bit daft. So that it might come from that.
Okay. Nice.
I've made that up.
Have you made that up?
I just completely made that up.
I'm sold.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.